All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Colby Covington and Kamaru Usman. So you know what this fighter can do offensively, but defensively, I'll be surprised if he gets put on his back tonight. The takedown defense really jumps off the film. Great balance, a solid base, as quick a sprawl as anybody in this division. And a lot of fighters offensively waste a lot of energy trying to bring this fighter down. May want to try to beat him on the feet, because if you're going to employ the takedown, more often than not, this guy will sprawl and stuff your shot.
This guy has an incredible ability to control fighters. It's extremely frustrating for the man on the bottom, but once he gets the fight to the ground, oftentimes that is where the fight will remain.
All right, so we get another look tonight at the perennial contender, Colby Covington, and so much is made of the antics outside the octagon and on social media that we lose sight of just how dominant a welterweight fighter this is. Look what he did against Damian Maia. Look what he has done against matchups that stylistically maybe don't favor him. Colby Covington is one of the most dominant welterweights in the world, and tonight represents another opportunity for him to prove as much.
This guy has devastating one-punch knockout power, amongst the very best in the world at delivering a single blow to end the fight.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Both fighters 29 years of age, with similar height and some differences in reach. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, USA, Colby Chaos Covington.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
The fighters touch him up.
Here we go, first round, you ready? You ready?
Here we go. Try to establish that jab. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
Look at that jab. Nice.
Covington gets the early takedown. That did not take long. Switching stances here. Oh, how clean is that jab by Covington? Well, not a good look there, Joe, as he eats a shot to the body. It looks like he's becoming increasingly more vulnerable to that strike. Certainly left the body wide open on that one. Up against the cage here now.
And he pummels out of it.
Usman gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight. Again, the jab by Covington.
That was a beautiful takedown. Excellent timing there.
Usman gets back up again. Straight right hand now, just misses. Blocks the shot. Lands the jab. Oh, Oh, good kicks. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Using his jab effectively here, Joe.
Yeah, and here he goes again.
Lands a punch there, Joe. Usman gets back up again. And it lands. Puts him with the jab.
Very good defense on display here. Very good blocks.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Now he goes for the single leg. And again, he lands another takedown there. So really scoring points here. And the takedowns are starting to pile up. Taking this fight exactly where he thought he could and exactly where he wants it to be. Usman gets back up again. Nicely done. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Nice straight punch there by Usman. Trying to establish that jab once again. We approach the 1 minute mark in the first round.
Nice roundhouse kick lands.
Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by leaning in, keeping the guard high to allow for an opening down low. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Usman. Final seconds here in round one.
Whoa!
The horn sounds for the end of round one.
Take a seat. Deep breath in. Breathe, breathe. All right, you with me? Good. All right, your takedowns were great that round. I want more of that.
And here's a nice kick to the body that lands. And here's another kick to the body. And here's one more perfectly placed kick to the body. Incredible highlights in that round.
Brittany Palmer is in the building. Round two underway. All right, so here we go with round two. We'll see if these fighters get after it. You saw at the beginning of round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Entertaining round, don't get me wrong, but we will see here in round two if there's an uptick in the aggression on both sides. Splits the guard, connects with the punch there, Joe. Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there. So he lands another takedown here, really continuing to pile up these takedowns at will throughout this round. Oh, hook to the head by Usman. Total strikes. All right, maybe another takedown attempt is imminent here. It's been there when he's gone for the shot early. Now let's see if he goes for another one here. Oh, there it is. Saw that one coming.
He hits him with a hammer fist.
And he switches his stance yet again. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon.
He goes for the takedown attempt again.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He's working from half guard now. Very nice sweep. And he moves into the mount. He postures into place.
Oh, that flush right hand is true, Joe.
He's got full, oh, no, half guard.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. And he's going to try to take the back. Tags him.
Usman's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Oh, hammer fist here by Covington.
excellent movement here on the ground.
Usman gets back up again. Well, Joe, he seems to have his opponent's timing down. He has landed some good shots, but nothing really in terms of multi-shot combinations, and perhaps that's why his opponent's still standing. So perhaps at this point, he could change up the power with which he throws some of these strikes, maybe alter the tempo a little bit, and try to make it so it's not just one and done when it comes to his striking attack.
He completes the takedown.
And he landed the right hand there. All right, round 3 coming up next.
He won that round, barely. He's just squeaking by with that wrestling, but he's not doing anything with it. You have to stuff those takedowns. Angle off.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Ariane Celeste doing her thing as usual.
Third round, you ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. He's really starting to connect, Joe, on a lot of these strikes to the midsection.
Absolutely.
And he eats a right hand there.
He tagged him.
And dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
And he's in full guard. Back up to his feet.
Oh, straight right. Working on a single leg here. God, look at that takedown, man.
He's posturing up here. There's a left hand. Oh, that's it. It's
unbelievable.
Beautiful knockout. To do that to such a durable guy, and to do it with such composure, the way he recognized he had him hurt, relaxed, kept his rhythm, and just dropped bombs, and then boom.
Well, that's the way they used to ground and pound fighters back in the day, literally trying to pound your opponent's head through the canvas. Elbows and strikes and hammer fists, one after the next, an offensive explosion on the ground that gets him the knockout win here tonight. So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year. And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision. So Bruce Buffalo.
This contest at 1 minute, 30 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Colby Covington.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.